Okay, hi folks, this is Alistair Simmons here. So I don't know how to exactly to look into the camera. I'll just do that then. Okay, so what I want to do here is just speak a bit about my experience with having Asperger's syndrome. Well, I'm 32 years old now, but in 2007 I got diagnosed as having Asperger's syndrome after I went through um, kind of like a breakdown after things didn't work out when I was studying at Teachers Training College to potentially become a teacher, and that was after other things I'd also studied where my dad had been putting me under way too much pressure and I wasn't allowed freedom to choose what I wanted to do purely because I wanted to do it. It was, yeah, he controlled a lot of it, so yeah. I got diagnosed at that was age 23, and it took me quite a long time to recover off the breakdown. And initially, the first few months, I suffered with hallucinations. I would just suddenly, I would see things that they were there. So it wasn't like schizophrenia at all, but they weren't. They took on a new significance and meaning to me that they hadn't before, and in a scary sense, it was quite scary, and it was horrible. It was a terrible experience. But I'd been put onto the wrong medication as well, which had aggravated it, made it worse. Called Risperdal, and then they changed me to Zyprexa. But gained a lot of weight, unfortunately, when I was put onto Zyprexa, and metabolism got slowed down, and and that's to a large extent how I ended up gaining weight and became overweight. I used to be really thin. I used to run like really, really far. In South Africa, we're thinking kilometers. Furthest I ever ran was about 20 kilometers, and yeah, it's quite sad. Didn't carry on like that, so one day I wanted to get back into long distance running, but I don't know. I'm sort of more into weights and weightlifting at the moment, and exercises that build up the core of the body and the abs and that. So yeah. But anyway, so what I've been saying about my Asperger's, it's yeah, I've definitely come to terms with it a lot more now, and I've been through a lot in my life, so much, and yeah, I'm running a bit blank now, because maybe I'm sort of a bit tired at the moment as well. It's after 1 in the morning in the UK now, but I just happen to be quite awake tonight, but I'm starting to feel tired now. Yeah, maybe a lot of you can identify with that and relate to that sort of thing, that problem with that. But yeah, I would say that there are definitely a lot more positives than negatives to having Asperger's syndrome in general, and just had to learn to not beat myself up as much over things that don't go right, and yeah, things go wrong and make mistakes. We're supposed to learn from our mistakes, and sometimes I'm frustrating myself I don't learn from my mistakes properly, but that's life, and we just got to plod along and persevere and take everything one day at a time, a step at a time. So, yeah. As you might have gathered by now, I don't know, I'm quite a talkative person. Sometimes I speak too much and people can't follow me, and it's very common for people on the autism spectrum. So, you know, yeah. But I'm probably quite extrovert, but there are times when I can be quite introverted as well, and private, and very reflective and contemplative and stuff. So there's times when I love to have lots of music playing, and then there's times I don't like there to be anything playing, just dead quiet. So yeah. That's it for now. Maybe at some point I'll load up another video. But so yeah, that's all I have to say for now. Asperger syndrome and who I am and stuff. Speak about myself. So to all you out there, cheers. Bye for now. Bye.